Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Mafia Definitive Edition. This game was one of the ultimate games of my childhood. The original version of this game, I should say. This is Mafia 1, or the original Mafia, remastered in a definitive version. The original version came out in 2002. So just 18 years later, we're being blessed with the remake that sits before us right now. Now, the developers have been working on this game for quite a while, and I won't go through the story mode today. What we're going to do is just the free ride, and just a bit of an introduction to the game, and they've stayed true, I must say. I've played a few of the story missions so far, and they've stayed true to this Mafia story, the original Mafia story. So, but obviously the graphics have been greatly increased and improved, as you can see here. So in this video, what I'm going to be doing is just taking a look at the Freeroam aspect, and hopefully just have a bit of fun, show you guys around, and you'll see how a lot of the locales are very similar, if not the same, to the original Mafia that came out all those years ago. Just having a look in Ralphie's garage here. Looks like a V12 engine. Anyway, this is the garage, as we all know, from the original game. We've actually got Ralphie sitting in here as well, in the Freeroam. Having a look around. Ooh, I see a fox. A fox. Now, these foxes are somehow these strange symbols, or strange collectibles located in this game. Not sure why. Here's Ralphie and his mama. So yes, there's quite a few collectibles and little things, trinkets and whatnot, posters, cards, trading cards almost, that you can collect in the game. And what I'm going to do is just head back inside of Salieri's bar. And you can see that they've decked out the interiors quite a lot in the remake of this game. This was not possible in the original version. Here we've got the bar, Luigi's bar at the front. Just take a moment to have a look around the interior of this place. You can see that the lighting and shading and all that sort of stuff has been very greatly improved. I'm going to try not to say too much in this video, especially once we're out on the road. I just want you guys to appreciate sound of the carpet and whatnot as I walk on it. What I've picked up here is a letter from Herbert Baskerville telling us that he wants to recruit us if we make our way to the westerly point of Little Italy. So this will be for another video, I think, but yeah, Little Italy, I think probably around there or here, either there or here, in this region anyway. Leave a comment below if you would like me to check that out. I might make a video on that little side quest in the future. This is Salieri's boardroom, and a neat little trick is you can change the weather and the time of day just by interacting with these little posters, or these little pictures on the wall. So you can see here, here's a sunset scene. We'll actually change the weather outside and the time of day. So very cool indeed. I only just found out about this and thought I'd mention it to you guys in this video. Hope this helps somebody out there. Very cool indeed. I think I'll stick with this one because I like this one. Looks like a midday scene with fine weather. There's no way to get nighttime rain as far as I know. Whoops, just banged into the table there. Animations are quite well made. Walking upstairs and all that sort of stuff. Just listen to the sound of him walking on the tiles. Now watch listen as he walks up the stairs. Hear the creaks in the wood there. And as we approach the carpeted area, listen as his footfalls sound different again. There's a few more pictures up here as well. So again, we can change the weather. This looks like it's a little bit later in the afternoon, telling by the shadows. And finally, another picture on the wall over here, which renders our rain weather, as you can hear there. So now it's raining. So yes, in the Freeroam mode, you're able to change the weather, time of day. Let's change it back there to this afternoon scene. But I think I do like that other one we were on better still. Whoops, just walking into the cupboard there. I'm not going to show you every single room in Salieri's bar just yet. Just going to make my way back downstairs. And back outside. So we can see here that they've changed a few aspects from the original Mafia. You've now got a garage over here, and all the vehicles that you've acquired, including the taxi. There's the few vehicles from Mafia 2 and Mafia 3 in there. Not very realistic if you ask me. I think we will go with the Model T. You've got the Schubert Ford V8. Quite a few different types of vehicles available for you. And yes, so I'll go with this, the Bolt or the Model T Ford, as it's been modeled after. So just by stealing vehicles off the street, they are added to your garage, as far as I understand. Just gonna head back inside here, just bear with me a tick, and just want to go ahead and select the the other weather or time of day setting. So the vehicle physics are quite well done, just like the original game. Now back here they've moved Vincenzo's little weapon base to the rear of the compound. I just love these old-time posters as well, these drawings, or whatever you may call them. Got here the option to pick up a knife or a baseball bat, can't have both. And you've got a revolver or a pistol, Colt 911. It's just swapping these things around, just bear with me. And Vinny himself can also walk into the back room, and it looks like we have not much we can do back here. Okay, here's Vinny. You can't actually interact with any of these characters in this mode. Looks like that's a poster. Okay, so we're gonna head back outside. This is our weapon wheel. So I'm playing this on the PC, so the middle mouse button will bring up the weapon wheel where you can change weapons or holster your weapon in the case that I just did there. Alright, the old Model T Ford starts a lot quicker than it used to. And you'll notice there's no load times as you transition from the Salieri's bar compounds out onto the street. It's a seamless experience. Now I'm going to have to turn off the music, I'm sorry guys. So just bear with me while I turn off the radio. Can't have any tunes playing for YouTube reasons. So the Ford Model T, which I'm driving here, is a 4-cylinder, 2-speed transmission vehicle. I'm playing in manual transmission mode. And so what I'm going to do, what I hope to do today, is take a little trip up into the countryside, make our way up to the Fyre Dam, and just see what we have along the way. So it's going to be very much unscripted, so we'll see how we go. Just clunking into top gear there. You can hear the engine struggling away. Henry Ford put a planetary gearbox in these vehicles. Manually controlled planetary gearbox, which was to be the basis of many automatic transmissions going forward. Just a bit of trivia for you there. This vehicle does not have much speed or acceleration. It's fairly well useless actually for running from the cops or anything like that. But I think it's gonna be a worthy, a nice little carriage mode of transport into the country for us today. So we're going to hang a left here and continue our way into the countryside. I don't want to go too fast here. I just want to show you guys the wonderful graphics and the surrounds of Lost Heaven. So just take a moment to appreciate that. Now we've got just under half a tank of fuel, so I may have to refuel at some point, depending on how we go today. I'm not going to get up to much mischief today. Just going to take a leisurely drive into the countryside. The hill is proving too much for second gear, so back to first. And holding up traffic as you do when you drive one of these Model T Fords. And back to second. Oh man, engine's about to die. Here we go. Should be able to pick up a little bit of speed here. Inching up to 30 miles an hour. And we are getting overtaken, which is normal. Got the foot on the floor, or the throttle, full throttle, trying to make our way up this hill. So I must say they've done a really good job on this game from a graphical perspective. They've remastered the graphics to a very, very nice degree, brought it into the current, I guess, generation of games from a graphical perspective. And the story missions, while the story is very much faithful to the original, there are some nuances here and there where there's slight differences where they're taking creative license on improving, I think, the story a little bit. One thing is Tommy Angelo's wife or girlfriend is now taking a bigger role in the game. Previously we didn't really see or hear much from her, but in the remaster, in the definitive edition here, you will notice that she makes an appearance quite a bit more, which is cool. Getting overtaken by trucks here, and pretty much everyone. There's nothing else I can do. This is as fast as she will go. I'm going to see if I can stop at a few places along the way here. Just places of interest, perhaps. Not every building, obviously, is explorable in this game. But I've noticed that hanging around the exteriors of buildings and things like that, you will get some nice sound effects and things like that. Babies crying and people working on things in their workshops. Just going to turn around here and have a look at this gas station or petrol station. Now you can refuel your vehicle just like the original game, but unfortunately the animation of the fellow coming out to refuel your vehicle is missing, so that's a bit of a shame. Just going to take a moment to explore this little area here. I'm not going to put any fuel in just yet. You can see that it is a unoccupied gas station, which is quite strange, but nevertheless well detailed. There is a first aid kit as well. You've got fuel scrawled on a sign, I should say. First aid with a symbol in the middle indicating that we don't need it because we have full health at the moment. Just going to get a thumbnail perhaps, or maybe not. Very well done. Listen to those sounds of the wildlife and vehicles passing by, and just the general air of the atmosphere there. Alright, going to look at the map and just see where we are. We've got here Jayhawk Bluff. As you can see, we've made our way out of Lost Heaven, and we have the racetrack down here, which, yeah, to be honest guys, I'm not going to get time to explore every single aspect of Lost Heaven today. I'm going to focus on the country areas up here. Might take a look at the marina perhaps, and we've got the Lake Fyre and Fyre Dam, Old Ford Bridge perhaps. We'll see if we can explore there. We've got Clarke's Motel, the very famous Clarke's Motel from the original game, and of course the Lost Heaven Airport. Coming in further, we've got Heaven's Peak here, got a few switchbacks there, Durham Pond. Ooh, this looks interesting. The Overlook. Definitely stop by the Overlook. Actually, I think we'll make that our next stop before heading up to the Fyre Dam. So we'll head down that way. Let's hop back in the car. Okay. Make sure there's no cars coming. Good. Now this looks like a bit of a dirt road. Just clanging to second there. Listen to the sounds as the tyres roll over the dirt road, and look at the suspension as it makes its way over the uneven terrain as well. You can hear the vehicle creaking and groaning over these rough roads. And one thing you'll notice is the car is very gradually getting dirty as well. So there's a slight build-up of dust appearing on the car right now. And we'll see just how the vehicle looks like once we've finished our little journey today. Oh, there's quite a bit of dust there already. Just going to keep my speed down here. Don't want to get into any trouble. Second gear is proving fine. Listen to those sounds. I'll just stop here for a sec. Just want to see where we got to go. So let's hang a right, and then the Overlook should be in front of us. Back to first. And second. Slow down, back to first. Top gear, we've got a bit of a downhill section coming up. We're going to pick up some serious speed coming down here. 40 miles an hour, 50 miles an hour. Let's just throw the clutch in. And wow, we're doing 60 miles an hour, pretty much. Let's brake, 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 brake. Wow, okay. The car definitely had a hard time there trying to brake from such a speed. Here's the Overlook, which, as the name suggests, will give us a nice overlook of Lost Heaven. Park here, sounds good. Right. Listen to the sound of the car as it ticks away there from the heat, the engine and the exhaust. Very realistic. Listen to that. Just make our way up here to the Overlook. You can hear Tommy puffing away as we jog. Let's see what we find up here. Looks like there's something here. Looks like a edition of Science something. Okay, so from here, the Overlook, I propose that we head on over to the Fyre Dam. So going to do that. Maybe stop by the mill on the way. There's some wrecked cars down there. Bit strange. See the tyre marks of various hoodlums who have no doubt made some trouble in this area in the past. Check out that skyline. Definitely a big improvement graphics wise. The view distance obviously has been brought into the 21st century. I like the way Tommy goes down the stairs as well, quite believable. Not many games get that right, I think. Stair animations. I think LA Noire was probably the first game that really stood out to me, that got the stair climbing and descent really down pat, I think. Got some trash cans here and some miscellaneous boxes. Few car wrecks. These cars have seen better days. Okay, let's head on back and continue our journey into the country. Let's engage reverse here. And make our way out of this place. Look at the amount of dirt that's accumulated on our vehicle so far. Got a bit of camber here on the road. Lost Heaven Dam provides water for your life. Okay, so we hang a right here. I think we'll go up these little switchbacks here. Sounds like, or feels like that's going to be a bit of a hill actually. So good luck getting up that hill with this little car. But anyway, you just have to keep it in first gear the whole time. Got our left turn coming up. Here we go, struggling to make the corner in top gear. Back to first. And I get the feeling we'll stay in first for a while now. Here comes the hill. And here comes someone trying to overtake us. Ooh, I drive a 6-cylinder car. So fancy. I'm just going to pull over here and let him pass. Just going to put my car in the dirt. Nope, he's not coming. Come on. Well, I'm maxed out in first gear. I know that I can't change up, because the car will struggle if I do. As we continue to wind our way up this massive hill. I probably should have picked a slightly faster or more powerful vehicle, but I do enjoy the charm of this T-model Ford. Oh, he's trying again, and there he goes. Oh, top gear. Nope, not doing it. Not doing it. Oh, hang on. I think it is. We're leveling out a little bit. Okay, I think she's picking up. She's picking up. Just a touch over 20 miles an hour here. But we're holding our speed, so I'll stay in this gear. Maybe the next one, for the next video, I'll try a night Freeroam. It would be nice to see how that goes. Alright, just gonna hang a right here. Ooh, okay, looks like the road is closed. The road is closed, ladies and gentlemen. This was the way that I wanted to go, but it looks like... Yes. So I wanted to go up. So we came from here, and I wanted to go up here. But yes, the road is closed, alas. Maybe let's see if we can actually get through there. Famous last words. Just going to bump this little sign out of the way. Give it a bit more gas. There we go. That wasn't so hard. This is very much a service road or some sort of road under construction, perhaps. We've got a bridge here coming up ahead of us, and it looks like there's a bit of work going on. There's some scaffolding, which is probably why this road is out of order right now. I think that is the old Ford Bridge. I'm not too sure. Okay, hang on a second. I'm not sure if this is the right way actually. I think we need to turn right. Hang on, let's check the map. Oh yes, so yes, the Westbank Mill on the right hand side. So yes, we need to reverse and just go to the right here instead. Feel the tyres scrubbing in the dirt there as I apply the power. Quite bumpy here. There is damage modelling in this game as well for vehicles. You can get the cars buckled up pretty badly. The engine compartment doors will flail around and doors will open. Windows will smash. Panels will be dented. And it is of course possible to flip the vehicle as well. One thing I have noticed though that was not present in the original game is that you've got an option now to right your vehicle if it does flip over, just with the press of a button. Not really a fan of that, so I think I will definitely shy away from using that feature. So here's the Westbank Mill. Seems like it's over to the right there. Very detailed countryside here. They use a lot of props, lots of roadworks and maintenance going on. Vegetation is quite overgrown in places to simulate disuse and just general isolation. Very well modelled. Almost ran into all those wooden planks. That would not have been a good day at all. Ooh, looks like we've got another road closed area. Over that bump. So the mill should be down here. I'm not actually sure if this is the mill. It's a set of buildings anyway. In front of us you can see the Fyre Dam ahead in the distance. And this looks like perhaps this is the mill, I'm not too sure. So yeah, this will be another building that you can't actually enter. But who knows, perhaps as I play the story more of these areas will become accessible perhaps. It could be that I'm quite early game at the moment, which is why things are a little bit sort of hidden away right now. Terror Tales. 1 of 20 collected. There's the dam. Lovely creaks there on the decking as we make our way back to the car. Alright, let's go over to the dam, and from there we'll meander our way back towards Civilisation and call it a day on this video. I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing so far. Please, as always, leave a comment if there's anything more you'd like to see. If there's anything I've missed or anything I could detail further in a future video, more than welcome to fulfill your requests. Alright, so this is not going to take us to the dam unfortunately, so let's make a U-turn and get on out of here. Now coming up, I think if we make a U-turn to the right and join the main road which will take us to the dam, we'll be on our way. But the vehicle is now positively dirty. I think it's here, Whoops. Brake. Back to first. Woohoo. Very bumpy there. Just going to blast up this hill in first gear. And into second. Nope, not happy with second. Almost at the dam now. You can see the dam wall approaching us on the right hand side. And back onto some sealed pavement. You can see what looks like a mail truck up ahead. And I realised that I brought along some weaponry but haven't actually used anything just yet. I didn't want to cause any trouble in today's video, but I might see if I can stop for a spot of target practice soon. Just get this guy out of our way. Look at that, I'm overtaking somebody for a change in my very low power, slow vehicle. $40 miles an hour. Oop, the road's getting a bit bumpy here. And here he comes past us again. Now listen as the wheels make their way over this rough road. Suspension's getting a bit of a workout. Very, very well detailed. I'm really enjoying the driving aspects of this game. Probably one of my more favourite aspects of the game actually. For those of you wondering, I have just passed the race car mission of the story. Only took me about 20 tries, and I am playing the game on classic difficulty as well. This is the simulation mode of the game, I should say, of the driving mode, so physics should be well and truly as realistic as possible. There's another gas station. Okay, we're losing a bit of fuel here. We've got only a quarter, so
doing some more random exploring here. Looks like it's not possible to actually climb or explore everywhere. There's an invisible wall there. Can't make it past the moss-covered rock. Lovely sound effects. There's so much here in the world, world-wise. I really hope that they flesh out activities to do in this mode more so than they currently have. Again, another impassable area. That's fine. Make our way back to the car. Okay, so just going to look at the map again. So we are just near the gas station here. Ah, yep, the Old Ford Bridge. Clarke's Motel is just over there. I think we'll make our way down. We'll go past the airport and back into Civilisation, and back to Salieri's bar. So let's head on over and see if we can't... that's interesting. That looks like a tunnel. Maybe we'll go there first. Okay, so I've got to turn left for the tunnel. Ooh, hang on. Oh, that looks interesting. I think that's the Old Ford Bridge. Interesting. It's actually... It looks like the road is closed off at the moment. Very interesting indeed. Let's see if we can't get past this area. Hope I don't lose my car here. Ooh. You can see there the differential action is very well modelled as well. Doesn't look like we can make it past this roadblock. Let's try on foot. Now by rights we should be able to surely get through here, but it, oops, no, it looks like it's another blocked off section of the game, at least for now. The Old Ford Bridge. Perhaps it will open up as we play the story further. Can't make it past here, which is a bit of a shame, but a very creatively done roadblock. Can't go this way either. Nope. Nope. Can't do it. Okay, so that's the Old Ford Bridge. Can't explore that area just yet. Let's make our way over to the tunnel. Okay, change of plan. I'm going to actually go back to the gas station because I've realized that there's not much fuel around here. So just bear with me while I head back up and double back my movements. The gas station is just ahead over this hill. Put some fuel and continue. So here we go, going to show you guys how the refueling works in this game. Unfortunately, not as detailed as the original. No person to come out and greet you. No hose animation, no person pumping. Basically just press one key and then your vehicle has fuel. Bit of a shame, but at least they've left in the mechanic where you've got fuel that can run out. That's very welcome. There's been so many times where I've jacked a vehicle only to find that the fuel is running very low and the cops are now on my tail. So very interesting and welcome mechanic that they've retained there with the fuel consumption. Alright, back on track. So we're going to make it down to the end, this little intersection here. Hang a left and we should be upon the tunnel shortly. I know there's no one on the right, so just going to hang a left here without looking. I mean, a few blasts of the horn and people will generally get out of your way. Ice cream truck, 50 miles an hour. making some good clip here. Very dirty car. Alright, a tunnel's coming up here. I can see some cars driving into there already. Ooh, okay, this is nice. I can't remember if the tunnel was in the original game. There we go. 1896, I think, tunnel. See the headlights turn on. Oh, very nice. Very lovely sound effects echoing as you go through the tunnel there. Just going to slam on the brakes here and make a very dirty stop. I want to back up and just see what the little heading is. This is 1896 Lost Heaven Tunnel. Nice. Cool, okay. So let's turn back around. Here's an idea. I might try out some target practice here actually. Probably not the best place to do it. It's not very far off the road. Yeah, let's have a bit of a go. Get our... try the weapon wheel feature. Select the Colts 911. Squeeze off a few rounds. Ooh, okay. I've got 1 star. I can see there on the right hand side there's a witness symbol. Just gonna holster my weapon. Someone has witnessed me committing a crime.
Hello? Yeah, we got trouble. Calling all cars, shots fired, please respond.
So the witness has apparently called in the policeman or the police to actually investigate. So I've got a little ticket symbol on the right hand side there. And 1 star out of 5, so my wanted level is not very high, but yeah, I think that's probably still not very realistic. I think within these remote areas, the cops should not be so fast to actually track you down. Just my opinion at least.
Yeah, he's been seen. Go get him, boys.
And here they are already. So for the sake of this video, I'm just going to let them give me a ticket and show you guys how that works.
Don't! Oh, that's a lot, isn't it?
We've got our eyes on you, pal.
We've got our eyes on you, pal. And so I'm giving them some money, but there's no money.
Go about your day.
No money mechanic as such, from the
Back to
looks,
patrols.
in Freeroam at least. Yeah, so that interaction, that, just take a screenshot there. Very interesting. I think the cops are probably a little bit too powerful. Now this is the classic difficulty level as well, so I think the cops are made extra vigilant in this mode. But I would prefer just a little bit less. Anyway, Clarke's Motel, the very famous Clarke's Motel from the first game. We've got our windmill in the distance there. They've changed a few of the objects. You can see the windmill is located here, whereas in the original version the windmill was behind us. There's that classical windmill sound. See if I can find the no smoking sign. There it is, no smoking. Those of you who played Mafia 1 will remember how the no smoking sign featured in the cutscene there, quite ominously. Make our way to the back of the motel here and see if we can't get inside. This is obviously a explorable interior in the story, but in the free roam it doesn't look as if they've made this area accessible, which is a bit of a shame. And I have done the Clarke's Motel mission in the storyline already, so I would have expected that this area was explorable from an interior point of view as well by this stage, but oh well. Looks like they haven't chosen to implement that, so far at least. We've got a menu out front here. We've got the Italian, we've got the... oh, we've got various different types of sandwiches there. Sandwich. Alright, let's continue on. So that's Clarke's Motel. We drove over the dam earlier as well, obviously. Got the airport coming up next.
So we'll take a quick look at the airport and then we'll call it a day. Just trying not to cause any obstructions here. Whoops! Ended up causing 2 vehicle obstruction. So the airport is coming up. It'll be on our right hand side. It'll be more towards Civilisation, so we are heading well and truly out of the countryside now. As you can see, the skyline is getting closer in front of us. So once we're down this hill, we should be back to Civilisation for the most part. So leaving the countryside, you can see there's a church there on the right hand side. Ooh, it's not going to stop. Crazy. Yeah, we can see the city of Lost Heaven approaching us there. Visible, very visible on the right hand side. Okay, so this is the entrance to the airport. Now it's worth noting in the original game there was no option to explore the countryside in Freeroam or Freeride mode. Or the airport, there was no opportunity to explore that either. But in the definitive version, obviously we can. So we've got here Empire Bay, New Bordeaux, yeah, and Lost Heaven, so those are all locations of the other Mafia games, for those of you who are vigilant in that perspective. Let's check out the airport and see just what we can do here. Oops. Just take a moment here to park. Oh no. Little fender bender there. Few people hanging around here. Nice interior there. Ooh. Interesting how the lighting kind of changes in the interior. Doesn't look like it's a location which you can explore, unfortunately. I wonder if a lot of these places will become explorable once the actual game is finished. I guess that's something I'll have to find out. I will find out once I finish the story. Cool, okay, you can see a blimp there in the distance. So yes, airport
Pardon me.
is here, but not fully explorable either. Okay, I think that will be it for our little journey today to the countryside. What we're going to do now is make our way back into town, and we will cross the Giuliani Bridge, and then I think I will just finish up at the Salieri bar. So yeah, there's quite a few other locales on the map that you can see there. So if you would like me to do more videos like this on other areas, just let me know in the comments. Make our way out of the car park here at the airport. Nice dust effects on those parked cars, that's quite realistic as well. Okay, so back in town now, just about to cross the Giuliani Bridge. Very famous Giuliani Bridge. Very well detailed, as you can see from the original. And my vehicle is just completely dead, it seems. So closing thoughts I should say, as we make our way back to Salieri's bar. A very detailed remake of Mafia for sure. And for those of you who have played the original, I think, well, this is coming just from my opinion, but I'm very much enjoying the game so far. like I said before, they're staying true and faithful to a lot of the storyline aspects of the game, of the original, and even the locales. The map itself is very much the original as well. If anything, it's basically the original game that's been detailed immensely. And of course the graphics are much improved as well. Physics of the vehicles are very realistic as well, just like the original, probably even better I would say. And yeah, there's a lot to explore here, as you can see. Just going to make our way back to Little Italy here, to Salieri's, as I mentioned. You can see the draw distance is much improved as well. Here comes the tunnel, the Lost Heaven tunnel. City tunnel, I guess you could say. Very nice lighting effects and sound effects in the undercover areas. And look at the sun as it blinds you as you come out into the daylight. Very, very beautiful indeed. So yes, for those of you who are on the fence, not sure whether to buy this, I would definitely recommend picking this up. It definitely propels Mafia 1 into the current generation of gaming from a graphical perspective, and yeah, I think it's going to be a very welcome addition to most people's gaming libraries, those of you who enjoy the Mafia series at least. You can see the police there on the radar, on the minimap on the right hand side. There's a GPS waypoint system as well, so I've noted down, I've made a waypoint to Salieri's bar, and you can see there that it's shown on my little mini-map there as a solid beige, solid red line, I guess you could say. The little waypoints markers on the screen aren't too bad. This is the classic, apologies. This is the classic difficulty, sorry. So this is the difficulty level that you would have had, I guess, in the original game. It's very easy to die, and a lot of the mini markers, the map markers and interface markers are reduced as well. Tooltips and all that sort of thing are reduced, so I've preferred to play in this mode. Okay, we're just coming up to Salieri's now. And sorry guys, I did say I wasn't going to talk much in this video, I know. But there's just so much here to explore and so much to say. It's the remastered Mafia 1. What can I say? It's a very lovely addition. And yeah, just looking at the wall here where Tommy Angelo famously climbed over as he made his way over to Salieri's bar to escape the gang members as they held him up during his taxi run. Oops, wrong button, not sure why I got out there. I want to go inside Salieri's bar compound car park area. So please comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already, if you'd like to see more content like this in the future. Please leave a comment as to what you may like to see in future videos with regards to this game. More free roam perhaps, maybe some story missions. Let me know. You can see there the vehicle is very positively dusty behind us. I don't think there's a car wash option in the game. Please let me know if I'm wrong about that. But yes, a very, very well done remake of Mafia for sure. So I'm going to end here guys. Thanks for watching and until next time.